Hey guys, Aaron from ADH Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. So I'm back checking out another Super Nintendo ROM hack, and today I'm going to be checking out an F-Zero one. So if you can cast your mind back to a previous video, I did cover one called F-Zero Revenge. Now this one's called F-Zero Alt Strike or Alternative Strike, and actually it's made by the same author. So I've got high hopes for this. Let's get the game started. So I'm going to go with beginner, because I haven't played this game for a long time. So we're going to start off with Musi. As you can see, the track has changed. From what I understand, all of the tracks have had changes. Some more than others though. It's just basically trying to fix a few of the issues from previous tracks. But the set I am playing through in this video, I am pretty sure they're all brand new. So wish me luck on this one. I think the last time I actually did play F-Zero was when I did play the last ROM hack of this. Right, so as you can see, there's a few mines on the track here. I did speak to the author actually, Roy, and he told me he did make a few changes on this ROM hack, getting rid of so many of the mines because the last game did kind of have maybe a little bit too many of them. He's also tried to fix up a few of the track designs and generally make it a much more playable experience. So let's just try and overtake the enemy. Nice. I dread to think though what some of the higher difficulty levels are, because although I only got a bit of practice with this one before I started to play it, I still found it tricky at times, especially the jumps. And if you can recall, going back to that previous F-Zero Revenge video, I didn't realise until very late that you had to press down on the D-pad to make those jumps. So if you are going to be playing this ROM hack, there's going to be a lot of those jumps. Just remember, hold down before you make a jump. A lot of the time you can use your speed boost as well after lap 1, so what we got, 2 laps left. The only thing that I would say, playing a lot of these F-Zero ROM hacks, the track designs, yeah, they're all brand new, all good, but none of the graphics really seem to get changed that much. So, to my knowledge, the track layouts, they kind of just mix around some of the graphic, colour palettes, I should say, and some of the other track designs from later in the game to make these. So it would be good to get some original designs. Maybe the background, for example, has been changed, but the title screen, I would love to get like a name change on there rather than just seeing F-Zero on there. Same with the music as well. Maybe bring in some of the music from the later games. I'd love to see that too. So we're coming up to the end of race 1, and so far it's looking pretty good. I think I've surprised myself here, staying in first place. Now some of the tracks, yeah, they can get quite thin, so avoiding the enemy can be a bit annoying. But anyway, we got first place there, so that's a good start. Okay, 2 minutes 26 seconds. I don't know if that's good or bad, to be fair. Okay, let's see how we get on this one then. So if I can just nudge by whoever's in rank 1. And we got those thin track parts to get through as well. So looking at the map, we need to make a jump here. Just made that nice. Excellent. Okay, so far so good. We're only on lap 1 anyway, so hopefully this will carry on okay. Let's just fill our power meter up. Excellent. Now from what I understand as well, after talking to Roy the author, he does say later on in the game the difficulty does spike quite a bit. Now I'm just going to be playing through the first set of tracks. That's going to take me long enough as it is. It's going to be a long video, this one, but just make sure. Yeah, excellent. So yeah, maybe some of the tracks in the other cups, the night cup for example, they will have a much higher difficulty. But even so, I mean, playing on beginner, it still can be tricky. So let's just grab some of that power again. Nice. It kind of makes me want to go and play some of the later F-Zeros playing this. I think it is about time we do get a brand new F-Zero game. There's been kind of clones of F-Zero over the years. I don't know if you've played any of them. I've given a few of them a go, like Fast RMX. There's just something about them though that, I don't know, it's not F-Zero for me. And it's a bit disappointing. No one has been able to replicate, you know, the great gameplay of F-Zero. So hopefully Nintendo will bring another one out at some point. I really hope they do. But for the time being able to play some of these ROM hacks on the Super Nintendo is still a good compromise anyway. So we've got 2 laps left. Things are going good. I still am in rank 1. Maybe going for beginner wasn't the best idea here, but we're all good. Now, I am playing this on the Super Nintendo Classic. If you want to try this ROM hack for yourself, I put a link down below under the video. So you'll just need to patch your ROM to get this playing on the Super Nintendo Classic. Yeah, need to concentrate a bit there. So we've just been overtaken. This is not looking good. Back in rank 1, nice. Kind of want like a rear mirror to be able to see where the enemy are on this. So final lap, awesome. Let's stick with it. Slowing us down a bit here, but nothing too major. Now it is very difficult, I'm finding, to use the boost on this one. A lot of the time it's just on the straights you want to be using them, or where a jump is, but there's a lot of corners on this track. He's trying to overtake as well. I think I've got this. Just don't hit anything. Come on, come on. Oh, you were joking. Come on. Oh, second place. I can't complain. So what do we do? First place, or first rank on every track except for last one. So let's move on to Whiteland 1. And if it is possible, I would love to see some alternative names for these tracks. Surely it must be possible doing that. So we've got our ice level. Now, I'm not a big fan of these. You do slide around a bit. But here's hoping this one kind of controls okay. So definitely a few corners to be careful of. Let's grab some power. Nice. Okay, so there's a sheet of ice around here. And that kind of slows me down a bit as well. I'll just have to be aware of that on lap 2, I think. So let's make that jump. Now, when I was practicing this, I had a few issues on some of the tracks making the jumps. Now, what can happen is, unless you've got a really good clear distance to make the jump, if you hit an enemy, for example, it really doesn't help. You're not going to make that jump. So just make sure all around you is clear, or you've got some boost. So I'm hoping to kind of save my boost up here. Let's just get our power back up. So yeah, it kind of looks like the middle. I'm not quite sure what the middle section of that part does actually. So let's use our boost. Excellent. This is quite a good place to use it actually. So we've got 3 laps left. Try not to hit the walls too much if possible. Right, okay. Let's just stay. Well, preferably get into rank 1 if I can, but I'm happy with second place if that's how it goes. Let's just carefully avoid those. It is quite strange actually having to collect a boost each round. I guess I'm so used to playing the later F-Zeros where you share the boost with the power. So I must remember that. So let's just carefully get by. So we're still in second place here. How far away have we got to go to get first? There we go. Somewhere in front. Probably not the best place to use the boost, but it got me into rank 1 anyway. Make that jump. Now, one thing as well with the Super Nintendo Classic, I do talk about, yeah, if you can't make those jumps, of course you can rewind on that system. So yeah, bear that in mind. If I was you, maybe jump in at a slightly difficult level and just use that rewind feature if you want to kind of rectify your mistakes there. If you're using an emulator, well, I'm sure you're going to be using save states anyway. So yeah, let's just finish off this last section, and we're still in rank 1. Excellent. So yeah, really good track that, I enjoyed that. So yeah, the last track was the best time, so we're doing Deathwind. So yeah, looking at the map, it doesn't look so bad. Looks like we've got quite a big jump near the end of it though. Trying to avoid some of these mines. So that's not too bad. There only seems to be a few per corner. Grab some power, not that I need it yet. So we've got a bit of a straight coming up, so maybe that's where I'm going to use my boost next time. We'll see how we go there. So yeah, we've got our first jump. That's quite a distance actually. I'm kind of finding in this ROM hack anyway, the tracks have been designed so you always do need to press down on the D-pad. Whereas on Revenge, I did manage to actually get past quite a few of the jumps just by winging it, I guess. So let's stay up in rank 1 for the time being if possible. I'm slowly getting used to the controls again. Funnily enough, I'm not using the L and R triggers, I'm just generally releasing the button for the accelerate to make these corners. I'm sure using the triggers would actually help out a bit in taking tighter turns, but it seems to be working fine for me. Didn't really want to be doing that at this stage. So we've got the enemy literally right behind me here, so just keep him back if I can. Grab some boost. So yeah, still rank 1. Take that corner. Yeah, I might just hold off a second and use the boost. There we go. So 2 laps left. I think I've pretty much taken most of mines out. Well, the single ones anyway. So let's grab some of that power. Yeah, I haven't really ran into too many problems losing too much power here. And I just realised there was actually a speed boost on this track. It's the first one I've come across. And we've just been nudged out the way, so I'm not going to stand for that. Let's hopefully reclaim my first position. Ooh, yeah. Nice. It's always that final lap though. You spend so long trying to get through the other laps. And yeah, it can all go wrong on this final lap. Grab some power. Nice. Excellent. Grab the boost there too. So let's get across the last gap again. Excellent. Yeah, it didn't really have too many problems at all there then. So lap 3 was my best time there. And we're moving on to the final track. So wish me luck. Okay, so we got quite a narrow section here. And looking at the map, it looks like we've got a couple of jumps coming up. So, wow. Yeah, that didn't go to plan. So, you know what? I am going to rewind. Let's try this again. Yeah, that definitely looked very difficult to get across there. So this is what I mean. If you keep hitting the other enemy, it's going to slow you down a bit. There we go. Right, there seems to be some kind of power section at the end there of that jump. So there's a few sections, bit of dirt to slow you down. Kind of duck weaving in between this section. Grab some power. Well, tiny bit anyway. It's quite a tight corner there. So, okay, so yeah, I don't really think the rest of the track was that tricky. It was just making sure to get that jump. But yeah, as I said earlier, as long as you get that boost, you can make it very easily there. So no one really wants to challenge me here. I'm still up in rank 1. Still got my 4 lives left, so that's all good. Yeah, I think someone's just trying to overtake me there, but that's not going to happen. Not today anyway. Okay, well, maybe I was wrong this time. There we go, it was only for a split second. So let's stay up in front here. I guess there is only so much you can kind of do editing layouts in F-Zero though. I just really want to see something a bit different. Maybe some radical changes to the vehicle design. Things like that, you know. I really think it would sort of change up the game a bit. Now, the colours of the F-Zero vehicles, I do believe they've been changed somewhat, but just kind of redesign them. We just need someone out there to kind of do that, really make a big change to the F-Zero hacking scene. Maybe there are some other F-Zero ROM hacks out there that do that. I'm not very aware of what they could be, but I think F-Zero is probably one of the most ROM hacked games out there. Sort of checking romhacking.net, there is a lot of F-Zero ROM hacks, and it is quite difficult to pick one that you really want to try. There's so many that are based on a very difficulty, and yeah, trying to find one that kind of suits you could take a bit of time, but from what I've played of this game so far, I've quite enjoyed it. I will have to kind of go and try the other cups out, see how they go. Are they as good as this one I'm playing now? We're very low on power here, so hopefully we come up to the power strip any second. Things aren't looking too good though, so there we go. Back into first. Yeah, we should be able to do this, no problem. Excellent. So I only got second place on what? Track 2, so that's not too bad really. Yeah, I really enjoyed that, and if you want to give it a go for yourself, you can find the link down below in the video description as normal. I've also put a link to some instructions because you're going to need to patch this, and then you can get it running on your Super Nintendo Mini as well. Now, if you want to check a full playthrough of this ROM hack, I've actually put a link as well to Roy's channel, so he has a video there you can go and watch for it. In any case, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. If there are any other Super Nintendo ROM hacks you want me to cover in future videos, definitely leave me some comments. And as well, if you enjoyed the video, I want to hear from you. If you enjoyed the video as well, maybe give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, it would be amazing if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.